Alrighty, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frost Maiden on Roll20. In my case, as usual, the only thing you guys are going to see from me is the visual of the novel, the cover of the book. That way, spoilers aren't given. Also, so you don't see me floundering to do things. If you guys want to see what's going on from the player's perspective, as usual, Matt Gulai1 has, in this case, both his Twitch and his YouTube channel both posted in the description, so you can see
Oh,
from the player's perspective there. Um, However, to the story, when last we left off, I was a little depressed, so we called the session short after they arrived back in town and ended up looting everything. They managed to acquire a curse from a couple of items and may or may not have gotten rid of it. Not 100% sure on that, but I guess we'll find out in due course. In the meantime, after having arrived back in town, Olivessa Untapur, interesting name, had come up and introduced herself to the party and asked them if any of them wanted to be the leader of the town Goodmead. All of them declined, and she asked if any of them would mind supporting her, to which three of them responded, and one of them, I believe Skiff wasn't there. Is that what was going on?
He walked away.
yeah.
Yeah.
When she asked, he just walked away, rather than show interest. And then when she went on to say stuff like, "Oh yeah, this is why I want your help," he wasn't even there to hear it.
That's fair. So she said that the guy who's currently running Shanderfroth is untrustworthy. Um, so people were urging her to be the next town speaker, but she didn't want to. But since she can't find anybody to take her place, she gave up. Um, so that night, you all are in the town mead hall. That's what it's called, the mead hall.
Burning one of our 10 free nights.
Yes, probably. Um, so yeah, one of the rewards for having defeated the giants, which was the thing. By the way, did I have you guys level up from that?
Yeah,
Yes.
we're level 2.
All right, cool. Um, After you guys have after you guys beat them, you got 10 free nights at uh the mead hall, room and board. They need not be consecutive, so whenever you guys are in town, I guess this will be night one. Um, you guys are kind of celebrating, etc., etc. And while you are celebrating, let's see. Yes, while you are celebrating, 8 thugs bust into the mead
Oh
hall,
no.
letting in the cold weather. They are not um what's the word, visible. Well, no, I mean they are visible, but you can't see their features because they're decked out in super heavy cold weather clothing. um and as you guys are getting ready to take care of them, Shander and his fellow loggers basically jump up and just kick their shit in and literally kick and throw them out. So the thugs then run away with their tails between their legs. Uh, in this case, I guess technically literally because they're wearing furs, but you know what I mean. Um, so everybody else in the meat hall is like, "Whoa, they took care of them. Clearly, he's ready to be the leader of this town." Give me insight. You guys can give me insight. Bleep.
Oh, Skiff is busy with his drink.
You know what? That's fair.
He walked a lot, okay, in the last couple of days.
Literally everybody else got it. Skiff is just not interested.
No.
So Frost, Agony, and Zan. Um, I mean, it was kind of suspicious how quickly they were ready to jump up and confront the thugs, and how easily they took care of the thugs. Um, it's up to you what you want to do now. You can join everybody in the celebration of Shander and his loggers having beaten the thugs, or you could attempt to track and chase down the thugs and see what's up with that.
Probably should try to track them down safe if they actually were
I don't know.
off.
Before I do want to chase him down, but before I leave, I want to say, that I haven't seen that choreography that good in quite a while, and I would know because I'm a dancer.
Frost grabs Skiff, like, and indicates to the door. Partly because as they start fighting with Zan, Frost doesn't want her Skiff there. Well, and to also drag him to go track the
Oh, yeah. He would down the rest of his drink for whatever he was drinking because celebrating normally means getting drunk, obviously.
I mean,
Uh,
obviously.
yeah. So he would basically down his drink because he doesn't have the kind of resistance to cold that Frost does. So if alcohol can help warm him a little more, why not? Then he would like ready his like cold like like if there's any equivalency of a zipper, or like put his hood up, the minor preparations you would do to your clothing before you go outside in cold weather.
That's fair. Um, so everybody's just like choreography. Obviously, it's because it's martial art, and then they go back to celebrating.
I also know about martial arts because I'm a dancer who is also a monk. I do martial arts and dancing. I am
Frost is
very.
just going to the door.
I know all about these things.
Like out of character, like really, they're gonna try to come out. They're gonna try to come out Zan with that kind of argument
Yeah.
I mean, they didn't know that Zan is a martial artist.
and a dancer.
Well, I think they answer.
I was about to say they know the dancer part, if only because that's what Zan. Well, no, not in this town. Zan was doing it in a different town before.
Yeah, I don't know if I would have traveled to this town as I'm going around.
I mean, you might have. We could find out.
Would I roll for something?
I would roll for something. Whoops, that's the wrong die.
Yeah, like has Zan danced in like all 10 towns, or like
Uh,
frequented like of only a few or something.
did not dance in this town.
Okay.
Maybe it's because earlier the town I guess you could say reception wasn't too welcoming. The friendliness was okay, but the services and comfort were kind of lacking. Now they're actually relatively good for you. Because
We
you
only had
guys
to
are
kill giants to
heroes.
get him beer back.
A little
Not even
bit.
the
I mean,
princess.
to be fair, apparently beer just makes everything better.
Except for pain.
At least in this town. It is
That's
called Good Mead.
and that's why the mead hall is bigger than like every other building.
Yeah, it's bigger than the freaking town hall, too. And the speaker's house. And the
Speaker.
church.
Yeah, it's like the
The
speaker's house and the church
church.
together aren't as big as the mead hall.
Yeah.
Um, do Frost and Skiff get out the door while Zan before?
Oh, yeah.
Well, okay.
Are you able to
Oh,
see
yeah.
the
I
thugs
would be
or
following.
which direction they went?
Not at the moment. They hightailed it, so you'll have to track them.
Can I make a
What?
perception check to see if can see their tracks?
Would that be survival?
Yes, in just a minute. Agony, you're out too.
Yeah, I'd follow.
All right. And after they kind of brush off your comments, what does Zan do?
I was gonna chase after them after I'd made my comments.
All right. So if that's the case, you can either give me survival or perception to find the tracks.
wow.
Okay.
Doing
Oh.
great, Frost. You're doing good, kid.
it seems like at least one of us isn't gonna get a good roll.
You know what? At least it's not all of you
And
at
it wasn't,
once.
at least it wasn't an attack either.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's burn your one on the dumb shit where where
Yeah.
everyone else can compensate.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So in this case, uh, everybody but Frost finds the footprints. I guess she was too absorbed in looking that she saw y'all's footprints instead of theirs.
I found him. Oh wait.
It's like, oh wait, we have feet too, huh?
Can't believe we have feet, guys.
I mean, to be fair, at a higher level, I think at a higher level you don't leave footprints in the snow, do you? Or something to that effect. Oh,
Uh,
snow doesn't count as hindering terrain. That's what it is.
yeah.
Yeah. That's going to be kind of useful in this campaign. All right, so um let's see. Do they have a map that I can use? Just a random battle map. Really? They couldn't even be bothered to put a random battle map like they did on all the others. So I am going to make a new page. I'm
Yes.
going to call it
Technically, like snowy, so a blank one kind of
blank
works.
map. Not make, map. Thank you. Nope, not MP, map. Thank you. Now the next question is, did they give me thugs? Let's see. JKLMNOPQRST. There we go. Okay. So 1,
Actually,
2,
do
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh God, why is that a token here? Oh no! Oh! Oh, I
We'll
didn't
find out
notice
later. It's
that.
okay.
well, since you said
I hope
T,
not.
Tiamat.
No,
Okay.
Tiamat is not on here.
They're
Although
like,
I,
again,
it
we
was
killed that
T.
bitch.
although I could bring her token over from the other map.
That's
Please
not
no.
required.
She's currently canonically dead.
Well,
Or at least banished back to hell.
Shoot. I forgot to copy her tokens. Hold on.
Do you want us to just like drag her back over or something?
Copy.
Oh no, they small.
yeah, we were on
Move
small
mine.
maps.
Pasta.
I have 2 of me. Need 1 gone.
Goodness, I actually have my stats. What's up with that?
Because I copied your token, whatever settings you had on your token were copied over.
The last couple ones we did, it didn't work that way, so I was surprised.
Yeah, I'm not sure why, but I'm not gonna complain about it.
Yeah.
Okay, so these guys would be over here to start, and you guys would be up there. Okay. Open documents. Yeah, I should probably just, instead of this, I should, oh, that's the wrong one. I'm just going to create a document that's called initiative, and we'll do it that way. So you guys can go ahead and roll initiative. So we have Zan, we have Skiff, we have Egg. Is it EY or just Y? Okay. And FROST. There we go. And then, all right. So initiatives, we have. Let's get them into the initiative. Oh. Okay. Well, I guess, you know what? Fair enough. So they have a 5. So they're I think they're last. Yep. Agony, you have a 10. So that puts you at the bottom of the player order. Zan and Skiff both have 12.
With the same dex modifier too.
Yeah.
It was weird.
Same roll.
Yep. And Frost sitting at a cool 18.
Now, see, finding your own footprints doesn't seem so bad now, huh?
No.
Well, that's not what I meant to do, but sure. There we go. All right. So, Frost, you're up first. Oh, I almost forgot one more thing. Oh,
I don't like the sound of that.
all right. Scroll back up to this.
And they dispatched that many thugs.
Yes. Is it this one? It is this one.
Well,
Okay.
I mean, we can technically talk to him, right? I
Yeah.
mean, okay, you guys can technically talk to him, right?
All right.
Yeah.
So, I've got some bad news.
What?
For who?
That depends entirely on who's actually caring about this. By the time you guys catch up to them, it is a full-blown blizzard and extreme cold.
Oh, I'm fine.
Yeah, you guys are bundled up in your cold winter gear, so the extreme cold doesn't matter to you, but this makes ranged attacks untenable.
Oh no.
Yep, also not ranged.
That means that means if she says that she attacks, I don't know, with an icy attack that actually has an attack roll, it could just be like one extra flurry in the blizzard, and we'll get lost in it potentially.
Yes, also your visibility is 30 feet, so I actually need to do
But if we're
this.
okay, I was gonna say
What
like
does
we
that
caught up to him.
count
5,
for
10,
me?
15, 20, 25. Well, the visibility is physically blocking, so it does the
Okay.
visibility affects you, but like the cold weather conditions don't.
Okay.
Let's see. All right. So you guys are able to see, well, you can see at least one of their group from where you are. And they are sticking very close to each other because, there's a freaking blizzard.
Okay, I move my full 30 feet because shenanigans, I can.
Also, by the way, just gonna throw this out there. Ranged weapon attacks have disadvantage, but spell attacks do not.
Because of course.
Well, because spells can't be thrown off course unless the mage is distracted by something.
So she
So-
could stay
Um,
back.
Well, I'm going to attempt to talk to them first.
And it's a good thing you moved up because the blizzard is loud.
That is why I moved up. I am going to ready Winter's Grasp in case they attack me to use it to attack
To
back.
confirm, isn't normally making some kind of persuasion check your action, and writing an action is an entirely separate thing?
Well, damn it. Well, either way, I guess I'm gonna die. I go.
So attempting to persuade them is an action, but if you just wanted to talk or ask a question, that is not an action.
Yeah, that's
You can basically get about a sentence out without it taking up your action.
I think it would behoove you to stop and listen. I do ready my Winter's Grasp, though.
And for those of who don't know, she's currently playing a Blizzard sorcerer, otherwise known as playing Elsa from the Disney movie Elsa. I mean Frozen.
And
So Winter's
my
Grasp is the equivalent of Shocking Grasp.
so I basically I'm glowing blue on my hand a bit, and I am not wearing winter clothing, and I just walked up to them like it was no fucking problem. I
Which
feel
in
like
a
I don't need
blizzard,
much
the entire thing
persuasion.
is considered hindering terrain, so
Yep. So I'm hoping I don't need to persuade them with what I just said. I hope
yeah,
that's
I forgot
persuade.
about
Yeah,
this part.
common sense enough.
That's a long blizzard. Goodness. All right. So basically, you went up and say, "Come quietly. It's in your best interest," kind of thing.
Yeah,
Base.
like yeah, basically.
All right.
While Winter's Grasp is readied.
Fair enough. Um, that is it for you then. So Zan, you're up.
And we will see if they
Okay,
ever
and
find.
so you said this is rough terrain, so movement's cut in half, or how is
Yep.
movement cut? Okay, and so
During a blizzard, all terrain is considered hindering terrain for the purposes of movement.
And you said that Frost is high enough level so she doesn't have to care, or is it just because of her how she
It's
currently already is?
it's shenanigans, just shenanigans. You can't
Basically,
know.
yeah.
Shenanigans.
that's 20 feet of movement, and my movement speed is 40 now since I'm level 2.
Nice.
So I get to be over here, and so I want to be overly excited, and it's like 'cause I want their, they're obviously in the industry, and so I want to know their contacts, like who got them the job. It's all like I'm a performer, I'm working here. It's all like where'd you get your gig at?
Are you
Mm.
gonna try to persuade them?
Uh,
Or are you just setting the question and going to ready in action?
that's the main thing. I kind of want to just ask them the question of who got them this gig, and then I'll ready my action for uh my staff. Bap them with my staff.
Okay, fair enough. Skiff, you are also on this initiative. So what are you doing while they are doing that?
Moving 15 feet, changing out to my rapier and shield. In case they do attack for whatever reason, he'll have higher AC and not have to deal with the
Fair.
disadvantage crap.
That's
Uh,
understandable.
and just be like a menacing presence in the veg in like the background of the people who are right up on him, to be like trying to give the impression of, okay, if you don't really want to go with what these people are saying, you're gonna have not as nice of a time. Trying to get off that kind of strut, but it doesn't really come off that well in a fucking blizzard.
You know what? That's fair. I believe that puts it to Agony.
I could dash to get like right up in between. I won't have
That'd
any.
be all 30 feet if you use your
Yeah,
action and that, yeah.
Hmm.
I probably would have just readied an attack as well, just in case. But yeah, you can dash.
I'd go there close to everybody. I would have not heard Frost, or would I?
No, you would have.
Okay.
If you're attempting to speak to people, you're audible for 100 feet.
Okay. Then I probably would wait to see their reaction.
Well, I mean, even not doing an action, you can ask like one question or one sentence, something like that. He doesn't want to say anything.
Yep,
Unless they do something else, because they've already been asked questions.
that's fair. So the one who was confronted by Zan is looking a little awkward and is like, "Screw it," and moves for combat. Meanwhile, 5, 10, 15. This guy's going to move up 5, 10, 15. And then 5, 10, 15. 5, 10, 15. By the way, you putting yourself right there, Agony, actually kind of made a wall they can't pass,
Kind of
which
the
is
thought
funny.
process.
Yeah. So, uh, 2 on Frost, 3 on Agony, 3 on Zan. And they are all using melee, so they don't get imposed with disadvantage like everybody who uses range except magic. So that's Frost. You said you readied an action to attack if
Yes.
they were turned hostile. So go ahead and do your thing.
18 hit.
Uh, which one are you hitting? The one direct south or
That
south?
one.
Okay. 18 does hit.
Um, hold on. 7 cold damage, and it can't react until the start of its next turn.
And because it's currently its turn, that's a whole round where it can't do shit.
Same thing happened to Zan.
Yeah, Zan, you readied an action to boop with the quarterstaff if they turned hostile.
Do I get my Oh wait, I don't get anything extra with that. Just the main attack, right? I don't get bonus action or anything.
No. Now that being said, if you have an attack like Booming Blade or whatever cantrip that does with it, you could do that because that's all part of an attack, but you'd only get the one.
No, I wasn't sure like key using or something like that.
Yeah. Well, yeah, since you're making an attack action, you're talking about using a key point to Monk Punch or
Yeah.
Flurry of Blows.
Mhm.
Yeah, you could do that.
Okay. Well, so here's does a 15 hit?
Which one are you attacking?
I think just to make it easy, I'm gonna take the one on the outside, the far left.
This one?
Yeah.
All right. Yes, 15 does hit. So that also 7. All right, fair enough. 7s. And then you're gonna use a key point to Monk Punch or bonus action Monk Punch.
What was it? Flurry of Blows does he do 2 unarmed strikes, right?
Yes, but it also costs a key point, whereas the bonus action is just a free extra attack
But
where you only do a
this is
d4.
her reaction when she only rated a regular action.
That's what I was thinking. I can only get my regular action, so I wouldn't be able to use my bonus action. But then I wasn't sure too of well, because I had heard that at first, so I did that was a two-handed quarterstaff, and so I probably wouldn't be able to switch from
Yeah, then you wouldn't be able
two-handed.
to switch. So
Okay,
that's fair.
yeah,
All right.
that'll be fine.
Yep. All right. So now the thugs get to attack because Agony wasn't able to ready because Agony used full turn
Yeah,
to
full.
move. All right. So the two attacks versus. So that's a crit and a miss on Frost. That's a hit, a miss, a hit on Zan. And that's a hit and 2 misses on Agony. All right. So you're using. Oh, it's just a mace. Here, I thought it was going to be something strong.
We're only level 2, man. What are you expecting here?
I don't know. Most enemies get short swords or long swords.
But I want to ask a
Fair enough.
question. Does any of these guys look different from each other, like the leader or the head
Nope.
honcho?
They were a literal pack of thugs that we chased out a tavern.
So I just wanted to make sure if nobody looks special.
I mean,
Which one's
none
a
of the,
shiny in this horde? I want a shiny in the horde.
there is no shiny in the horde. Technically, you hit the most and it doesn't die. Unless you specifically single one guy out, like you're gonna tell us what we want to know, and we're gonna murder all of your friends.
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
So, oh, they have pack tactics. I didn't
What?
see that.
So you're saying they all got advantage?
They all have advantage.
I don't think the one that got a
didn't
crit needs.
change.
But wait,
No,
doesn't Blizzard? Oh no, wait, never mind.
only against ranged attacks.
I
With
feel
that
my character is
said,
being singled out in that respect.
yeah, I mean, you kind of are, but at the same time, you're not. Like, it was a random weather condition. It just happened to be the one that
Only screwed over my character's made
only
place
screwed
out.
over
Yeah.
ranged attacks. Yeah. So the ones against Frost didn't change. The ones against Zan didn't change. I mean, they rolled higher, but none of them were a crit, and no misses were. And then the one oh, okay, so all 3 of the ones against Agony are hits now.
I love it.
Good thing you got extra health now, huh?
Yep. All right, and that's gonna be. So that's gonna be 10 total damage against Frost.
I'm down. I have
Good.
10 health.
Oh. Well, that's squish for you. All right. And then
Initial saving
again,
throw.
yeah, you get your first death save. 1d20.
Oh,
Oh
Ooh,
no!
that's a critical failure. That's 2 strikes.
I'm gonna say, hopefully she gets a 20 so I can just stand back up. Complete
Oh yeah,
opposite.
if you nat 20, you stand right the fuck back up.
You're like,
but-
hey, what happened now? I didn't fall down.
Yeah, really. It's like, oh, thought I passed out there for a second. Um, this is gonna be a lot of damage. Oh, okay, so it's not. Total of 15 damage to Zan.
Well, I'm up, but I have 1 health now.
Oh,
Yeah, and then. Oh, all right. So that's 14 damage to Agony.
So you're telling me one person hit me for 10?
Yep.
They did crit
Well,
you.
he
They did
critically
crit, yeah.
struck. So, yes.
Yeah, it was one crit and
Fair.
one missed you.
Mm,
Yep. All right. So that puts it to top of the order. So death save number 2.
I want to die.
Hopefully not. Hey,
Hey,
that's a
it's a
pass.
save.
It's a pass. That's a pass. All right. So that's your turn. Zan, you're up.
And Skiff.
I just
And
want to know,
Skiff.
of the one I hit, how bad does he look?
Uh, it doesn't look like you did too much.
Of course.
And Skiff, are you gonna go over there and attempt to stop Frost from bleeding out?
Oh, there's no attempt. It's like one of those guaranteed things. You use up a charge of a healer skill, and that's what it does.
Yep. Okay. That's
That's
what I
my
thought you were gonna
action.
do.
I used the ball movement to get here. My action is to stabilize it, so she doesn't have to make any more saving throws. But
Hooray.
Okay.
with my shield and rapier, I'm now in attacking distance.
That's fair. All right.
At least he's not gonna
God,
die.
and this was supposed to be for a level 2 party too. Like what?
Seriously?
Yeah.
That is
No.
some bullshit.
Yeah,
This
there's too
is this is
many of
supposed to
them.
be. This is supposed to be for a level 2 party, at least according to the challenge rating thing. All
That's
right.
some bullshit.
So Zan, what you got going on?
If everybody else is okay with it, I'm thinking about using my key point to disengage and see if I can pick up Frost and run for it.
Uh, would Xandius have the strength, or would
Oh, I don't actually, because I'm
well,
in
would
a -1.
disengage be the action, and you can just pick her up, was it
Key
Yeah.
point.
movement?
If I'm not mistaken, the monk's key point is a bonus action to disengage, but it costs a key point to do it.
Yes, it is a bonus action. You're right.
Okay.
Yeah, so the
Do you
rogues and monks both
really?
get bonus action disengage. The only difference is monks get it for free, or rogues get it for free. Monks have to use a key point.
Lame.
That's
Do
the
you
only difference.
really think they're gonna just let us go?
Well, they only can move 15 feet. I saw how their movement goes, so it's all like I've
Oh
got
yeah,
5 more feet of movement. I can move 20 feet. I can be 5
you're like,
feet
I can
front.
get the hell out of here.
As long as they don't have 5 extra feet of range. I guess that's really because there's no way we can do this. So I would go there with my first 10 feet of movement. I would.
I'm dead weight, and my character weighs 135 pounds.
Yeah, can I even keep my same movement holding her?
Well, dragging someone alone cuts your movement speed in half for the purposes of moving someone else. So your last 10 feet would be 5.
And then if you're only moving 5 feet, that means they could catch up to you and their next turn.
So, and I don't want to leave her behind though either. So I don't know.
Like, I could see this being a level 2 party encounter if they didn't give them pack tactics.
You're the DM. You can undo
Yeah.
pack tactics.
I mean, I can. Yeah, you're right. But all I'm saying is, like, running these by the books, I don't think these people thought the encounters through, like, at all. Because you guys are literally the quintessential party comp, but everything is working against you. Like, they give the enemies pack tactics. They put a weather condition that nerfs the shit out of ranged characters, meaning that the ranged characters would have to get in melee. And then on top of that, like, I mean, these are some
Did you?
shenanigans. The
You're
only thing that they did was give them subpar weapons. That's the only thing that they gave these guys.
you you could just undo the pack tactics.
Or just a few fewer targets.
I mean, if I undo the pack tactics, the only thing that changes is Zan would undo 5 health worth of damage, and Agony would undo 4 health worth of damage, because there were only 2 attacks
That's a
against.
lot.
It
That's
is.
a lot for
I
our
mean, we could
level.
do that. Yeah,
Yeah, that alone could probably convince Zan not to just run.
that
Yeah,
would.
because there's no way Zan can escape. You all could escape with me. I'd be dead.
That's fair. Um, yeah, we might as well do that just to, even it out to a proper thing instead of.
Because they
Yeah, I
apparently,
don't
I guess
understand
they.
why they gave them
What
pack.
do they think? It's a party of like what 10, like or like
It
7 fucking level 2s.
No, they probably did it with like, 4 barbarians at level 2 who all started the fight raging. That's the only way I can see them having this as a level 2 encounter. That or like the entire party was mages and stood at the 30-foot limit and just peppered them with attacks every round.
But we didn't have our
Because,
caster do that. She
yeah.
walked right up to him.
Well, we
I
were
mean,
trying to be
Are
social.
to be fair, the attack she used was a melee attack, so she had to get in range for that anyway.
Ah.
But no, like if those are the only 2 things, because spells don't get thrown off by the blizzard, and barbarians could easily tank a bunch of thugs like this, even with pack tactics. Like, this fight is not a level 2 well, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, I guess well, no, this is
it depends
shenanigans.
on how much
Anyway,
health they have. And you
they have
said that the ones that got 7 hit health points taken away aren't even looking bad
the
compared to us.
okay. Who has the most health in the party?
Probably me.
Currently, maximum agony,
Max health.
maximum agony. Current
What's
me.
Agony's max health?
25.
25. They have more health than you do.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
shenanigans.
that's a
That's
They
bullshit.
have barbarian levels of health, which now that I think about it, that kind of makes sense, because their weapons are barbarian based and they
How
aren't
could we have
wearing
prevented
armor.
this? What the hell?
I know we tried
Yeah.
talking to
Yeah.
them first. We weren't even gonna
Well,
try
I
to
was
attack.
trying, but then they decided to attack.
yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't even attack them, and then they decided, fuck it, they're gonna attack. I think that was an error on the DM side, where they could have.
Or the main
In
thing I
this
kind of wonder
case,
too is, wouldn't they have been at least fake damaged by their previous fight? Even if it was a fake
Like
fight.
they're not even missing like 1 or 2 health.
no, actually, it's exactly as Zan thought it was. It was all choreographed. These guys suffered no injuries from that. It just looks like it
I'm
because
just
of
saying
makeup and stuff.
that
But
we
the
didn't immediately.
reason, yeah, the thing is, the notes specify that if the players follow, they try to leave no witnesses. Like,
So they
no
could.
one is
So
supposed to. Anybody who follows them, they have to get rid of them, so you can't follow them back to where they're going.
So our
That
option is we
that's
should have stayed a long distance and then just kept
Oh
watching
my
them, see where
god.
they went.
that's one of the options, but confronting them, beating their shit in, and then questioning
somehow,
them.
you
Yeah.
gotta word that specifically. Beating their shit in somehow.
Yeah.
I mean, we didn't immediately attack.
No,
They
but
could have
they
tried to
immediate.
talk us out of it.
Well, they immediate that they the notes from the section specify they attack whoever follows them.
Boss, I love you. I love you dearly. You're the DM.
I
You
know,
can go against the module if it's stupid.
but it makes sense story-wise. They would
Yeah.
try and leave no witnesses. These guys are hired goons.
Then
Yeah, they gotta be like the health pool of our weakest member.
or at least, I mean, this is
That or like
not
have
a
some
level 2 thing. This is not something I would have put our party against thinking that we could actually do something. This is setting us up for failure. I think we should pause the stream and have a talk.
I feel like you guys can win this.
Oh, what are you on? What, are you gonna just fudge all the fucking rolls? Because I'm down.
No,
We
I'm
have
not gonna
other.
touch the rolls. Because I can, as you said, I'll just nerf their pack tactics so they don't have that. With that, I
And
feel
they,
like you could definitely win.
with each of them having 35 health.
They don't have 35, but yes.
Well, with each of them having over 25 health.
Yeah. I think you can win this.
I think you're
You
on
guys have
drugs.
one, no, I'm not. Two, you guys have beaten worse things than the 4 level.
Yeah,
Yeah,
with things like a magic bag of bones.
That notwithstanding, there's several instances of you guys beating things that were above the CR that you were ready to fight. But yes, I think you can beat this.
If not running away, would Zan attack?
Yeah, so yeah, right, it's my turn. So
Yep.
Zan, may I
also,
suggest not using the quarterstaff and use your fists?
well, no, I can use it
A
one hit.
one-handed
Yeah, I was just about to
quarterstaff.
I
say.
know. I just was thinking I wouldn't have gotten an extra attack because that was more of a held action.
Yeah.
Nope, we're not gonna win this.
We're fucked.
Well, good news. Your quarterstaff didn't break. You just dropped it.
Snow.
I'm guessing that the people saw the other random guy come up and heal his friend as a minor threat.
Yes. Oh yeah, you did move up and heal this turn. All
Mhm.
right.
Yeah, but I do have an AC of 16 now with a shield on.
You do. All right. So Agony, you're next.
I'm gonna compel duel the guy at the end on this side,
Oh. All right. Fair enough.
and then I'm going to attack this guy.
It's a wisdom save, right?
Yeah.
For the compelled duel. All right. Well, he definitely failed that, so he is compelled to duel. And then you said you're booping this guy. May I suggest you do it in the reverse order because I believe attacking someone outside of the compelled duel ends
Oh
the
yeah.
compelled duel.
Fair enough.
So
Yeah.
attack and then compelled duel.
Yeah.
All right. So boop, 11 hits.
Ooh. I can
Jesus.
re-roll ones and twos.
All right. So you get to roll 1d6 because you got a 1. So
18
so
damage.
plus 4, 18. That's a lot of damage.
I'm glad I grabbed that.
He is not looking good at all.
And with the compelled duel, that would be the...
All right. So this guy is going to move here to attempt to attack you. That guy is going to attempt. So basically, you now have 5 guys on you and 3 guys on Zan.
And no one cares about Skiff.
I mean,
I mean, you healed, but the
like
one guy
one
who
guy
was
got compelled and the other one got really hurt.
yeah. So they're like, let's take care of the person who's attacking me. But yes. You said your AC was what? 16? No, that was Skiff.
mine is also
What was
16.
yours? Oh, well then never mind. 1 hit. And then 3 on Zan. 1 hit again. All right. So the one on Agony is 5 damage. How you doing?
What the one?
You're doing okay. And the one on Zan is 4 damage.
Still up.
Still up. All right. And that was their turn. So, top of the order, you no longer need to make a save. So that puts it to Zan and Skiff again.
Skiff would attack the one that's trying to stand over Frost.
That
You said
hits.
11 hits. You got the +2 is the archery thing.
Yeah. Like I said, 11 hits. I'm moving him there, that way I don't accidentally click on Frost, and
11 damage.
11 damage. That's a decent amount of damage.
We should already have 7 on him.
Yep. So this one and this one have the same amount of health now. They are not doing good.
And then one more attack.
Another attack. All right.
He just wanted to get it over with, and they just suspected his one real friend here. It's like, yeah, he knew Agony from work, kind of thing, but even if he didn't care about Frost a ton, it was just like the most affiliated, and they're disrespecting her body almost corpse by standing over it, and so that's kind of messed up.
That's
the
fair.
compelled duel.
Yep. But that's
He
fine.
didn't care about that factor as currently.
It was just like one make
That
sure.
definitely. Oh, that was almost a crit
was-
too. Oof. Oh well.
Another 10.
10.
He's trying, okay?
There you go. All right.
If he's allowed to do so, to choose where they die, he would want them to plop like right when you had the token, so he wouldn't just fall onto Frost.
Like
You
fell
wanna
to
make
the
sure
side
body
kind of
fe-
thing.
Yeah.
Well, the rapier is a stabbing weapon, so you stab him, he starts to go limp, and you just kind of move him out of the way, so he
Yeah.
falls to the ground next to Frost. Okay. Their turn, I think, unless you had, or no, Zan's turn, unless you had something else you wanted to do.
Not currently. I don't need to do any bonus action healing since no one attacked me.
That's fair.
Which one are
12
you
hits
attacking?
for the same one as last time, right?
Yeah, same one. Yeah, same one.
Okay, -8.
And I'm gonna use my
then
key point.
flurry of blows.
Yep. Does a 9 hit?
A 9 does not hit. Second attack. -13 does hit.
And then I would still have my bonus action still, right?
No, the
That's
flurry of blows takes up the bonus action.
Oh, okay.
Alrighty then.
I'm guessing that guy does not look happy.
No, he does not. To be fair, none of them looked happy. He just looks especially not happy. And the old adage, if you want me to hit you less, die sooner, comes into play.
Or do they all? Do most of them still see Agony as the biggest threat?
Uh, well, the dude next to Agony sees you as a big threat because not only did you take out one guy, you also healed your ally. But the other 3 don't really have the option of doing anything about it. So one guy on Skiff, and then still 3
Well,
on the other 2.
I go before them still.
Yeah, he's Agony's between Skiff and Zan and the actual
Yeah.
enemies.
Well, what I'm saying is like the dude that Agony hit no longer sees Agony as the bigger threat. He sees Skiff as the bigger threat.
All the better to finish him off, right?
A little bit. To be fair, he's really not looking good, so it shouldn't be difficult.
Would Agony be annoyed about that in the heat of battle? It's like, you were fighting me. Hello.
Yeah, if they manage to.
All right, so what you gonna do? Are you gonna boop him with the greatsword?
Yep. Or try to, anyway.
Oh my god.
That'd be a no then.
Alright.
Oof.
Then I will
But you know what? It's not an @1.
compelled duel the one that she has been fighting. just
Oh.
to have one less body attacking.
Let's see. That's fair. Oh, well, let me do the thing.
Shouldn't you compel duel one that she hadn't been attacking? That way, when she attacks it again,
I mean,
If it tries to attack Agony, it's either going to be an opportunity attack or it gets snuggled up against all three of us.
it's gonna
Let's
not
see.
move very far.
And it's not passing that save, so. Let's see. Attempt to compel the duel between a creature. One creature that you can see within range must make a wisdom saving throw. It failed. On a fail, the creature is drawn to you, compelled by divine demand for the duration. It has disadvantage on attack rolls against creatures other than you. Must make a wisdom save each time it attempts to move to a space that is more than 30 feet away from you. If it succeeds on the save, the spell doesn't restrict the target's movement for that turn. The spell ends if you attack anyone else. If you cast a spell that targets a hostile creature other than the target of this spell, if a creature friendly to you damages the target or cast a harmful spell on it, or if you end your move turn greater than 30 feet away. So basically, he's going to want to come after you. But that was the plan, so mission accomplished.
Yeah. That's all I can do.
All right, fair enough. So that guy 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He's going to move on top of Frost, which provokes an opportunity attack from Zan if Zan wants to, but that would end the compelled duel if you do. So it's up to you. But the
If she
reason,
lands it with a good amount of damage, it could just kill him outright.
Yeah,
Yeah,
depending on
that's
how
what,
hard
he
it
that's
was
what
is.
low.
I would take the chance. And would
okay,
it still break the compel duel if I missed?
if you
No.
missed, no, it's if you hit
All right,
within
all
10.
right. Well, then there's no almost no downside.
All right.
Since you are using it as one-handed, are you staying with one-handed? Okay. Oh,
Uh,
Well,
that
that
would still hit.
definitely hits.
Definitely.
5. So the compelled duel is in, but he ended his turn over here, so um
wouldn't
Does he
Skiff
have to?
get one too?
No, it's
uh
within range.
yeah, if he had Polar Master and stuff, then yes, but you don't provoke an attack for moving within someone's range.
I'm not that kind of
Um,
fighter.
yeah. So, um, this guy is going to attack Skiff. This guy is going to attack Agony. So Agony still has 4 people on her. Skiff has 1, and Zan now has 2. So the 4 on Agony. Oh, so the dude that you hit, Zan, with your opportunity attack critically failed. The one, and then the other 3, one of them hit. So we'll see the critical fail. So that's that. And then the hit does 5 damage
To Agony or Zan?
to Agony. Because
Figuring
these
it
are
was
all the
me.
attacks on Agony.
Okay.
The one attack on Skiff, 16 AC.
Yeah.
Miss. And then the 2 attacks on Zan. What was Zan's AC?
15.
Both miss.
Okay.
All right. That was it for their turn. So I believe that puts it to Zan and Skiff.
Skiff would want to stab the one below Frost.
Finally, some good news.
Yes.
Albeit that one
Oh,
was already
Jesus.
hurt.
So that one is, so that's 5 times 2 is 10 plus 3, 13.
Yep.
Justice for Frost. All right.
You said 11 hit, right?
Yes, 11 hits.
Well, keep in mind that was Zan, and she wasn't in
Yeah.
range of the
Yeah,
one you
it
just
would be
killed.
Oh.
Yeah,
Well,
it would have been the one south of me.
Yeah,
There we go.
13 directly to south of Zan.
And that
Okay.
one hasn't been damaged yet.
No, it hasn't. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong one. Okay, and then Skiff does 7.
And I still have my bonus action, so there's my
Bonus action, Munch Punk. Monk Punch. Yes. All right, so -4. There we go. All right, they're not dead, but they're very close. All right, Agony, what you gonna do? As far as I know,
How was one that
uh,
probably not?
very hurt.
Gonna
In
switch,
fact, you might even say severely bloodied.
gonna switch to my glade. Back that
Oh, all right. Well, 11 hits. Oh, Jesus.
one. Max
All
damage.
right. Well, that'll do. Just reach over the guy immediately to your right and boop him. And bop, he did.
And I
All right.
think that's all I can do.
Fair enough. So their turn, and they see Agony as the sole threat at this point.
That doesn't seem like a good news to someone which I don't think Agony has a lot of health left.
One more of the
No,
past
but
few
Agony does
hits.
have a lot of AC. What was your AC again? 16?
Yeah.
So miss, 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 crit. For 4 damage. Of course, they roll minimum damage on their crit.
Perfect.
Hey, that's
Are
something
you-
I would do. Okay.
Yeah. All the highest they rolled other than the crit was a 15 in total, so
Good thing they weren't going after Zan then.
yeah. Alright, so that was it for the thugs. And that goes to Skiff and Zan again.
Once again, trying to stab the one below Frost.
That's fair.
Not hitting.
Nope, that doesn't hit. But you know what? It's not a nat 1.
Right.
And once again, that's not a nat 1.
You guys like 7s.
If only 7
Is he
hit.
allowed to do a monk punch after that or no?
I think it.
It doesn't say after you successfully attack, it just says
Oh,
after you
okay.
attack.
Okay.
So you do get your monk punch. Monk punch! Unnatural 20. I take it you're hitting this one.
Yep.
Alright, so Thex. Which I think that's the max, isn't it? Oh,
No.
not even close. Never mind.
1 away.
Pretty solid
Alright.
still for a punch.
Yep. Alright. Who you hitting, Agony? This one looks like he's on his last breath.
Yeah.
This one's hurt, and then the 3 below you are untouched.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit the one that's almost done.
Okay, he's dead.
Don't even
Your
have to
modifier
roll.
killed him.
Yeah, your modifier alone is enough to kill it.
I feel bad for doing such shit damage now, though. Like, just 1 or 2 more, you could have actually got a kill.
And that's all I can do.
Alright, fair enough. Their turn. So this dude did not take kindly to Zan hitting him. So 3 on Agony, 1 on Zan. So that's 16. Nope. Alright, so that's 3 misses and 1 on Zan. Zan, what was your AC?
15.
15? Oh, well, that's not gonna hit then. Because that was a 12. Alright. So that's their turn. Skiff and Zan.
Stab the only one in range.
Okay. That hits. 11 damage. Alright, fair enough. And 6 damage. That is also fair. Oops. There we go. Monk Punch.
I want to spend my last key. I want more punch.
Well, you don't have to spend. So if you do a bonus action monk punch, that's free. Flurry of blows spends a key point, but does 2 monk punches.
Can I put them on different targets, or is it only for one target?
If you're within range of multiple targets.
Well, I have
You can
movement.
move
I haven't
down
moved.
5 feet.
Yeah. So if you want to move down 5 feet and then use your flurry of blows, you could hit 2 people, assuming you actually hit the 2 people.
Because last couple of times you didn't do flurry, you only did like 1 extra attack.
Mhm.
I know, because
Yep.
I was saving it. But we're getting down to the wire, so I figured, what else am I doing with it?
That's fair. So key point, monk punch, that hits for 6. I'm assuming on the same guy you just hit.
Yeah, same guy.
All right, so he's dead. And then one more. That hits for 4.
Reading it.
All right.
Agony?
Yeah.
Gonna
Agony.
slice the one that she just hit.
Fair enough. For 9. All right. Yeah, this fight is much more balanced without pack tactics. What were they thinking giving these guys pack tactics?
That we wouldn't try to rush in blindly, I guess.
I
That one of us would
guess.
actually be a group healer.
You know what? That's
That
also
too.
fair. You guys don't have a cleric again.
We don't have a cleric, and our paladin is too focused on killing shit than using lay on hands.
Yeah.
You know what? That's
Because she
fair.
could have used lay on hands with 1 point and brought Frost back up.
Yeah.
Yep. But
Or healed
also
them
smacking
yourself.
dudes in the face. All right. So that is agony. Their turn. So the dude who just respectfully batted by Zan is back agony. So that's a critical failure from the dude who got backhanded. Apparently, the disrespect got to him. And the other 2, oh, that's a hit.
I don't even
I'm
need you
pr-
to tell me.
I was about I
I'm
was
down.
about to say I'm pretty sure 4 damage is enough to take you out.
Yeah, 1 would have done it.
Fair enough. All right. So that's it for their turn because the other person missed. All right. So then that puts it to Skiff and Zan.
Oh, hey, I'm following suit.
Oof. Is Skiff gonna heal agony?
That's all it's good for, this fucking terrain.
Apparently. But why? All right.
Moves 5 feet to be near, other people besides that, but uses a charge of the healer's kit to stabilize agony, so no more saving throws.
All right. It looks like agony is gonna wake up about 5 minutes after Frost. Oof. All right.
Is Zan gonna attack the one that she's in
Yeah.
range of? Okay, 10.
Does
10 is a
hit?
miss. 10 is a miss.
So they've had 11 this
Good
whole
thing you still get a
time.
punch.
Yep. You still get your monk punch. Disrespectfully backhand this man. Yep, that'll do it.
Zan seems like to be all about that disrespect.
Yep. All right. So there's that. Agony is at 0 and stable, so that puts it to the thugs. Which this one is moving on top of agony, but so I don't have to be
Skiff is
doing
not happy about
agony.
that.
Yes.
It's just really disrespectful to the bodies, you know.
A little bit. So those 2 are going to attack Skiff, and the last one is going to attack. Oh, well, you know what? That's a critical failure and a hit. So the critical failure one is the one standing over agony, and he hits himself.
But he's
What'd you
undamaged
get?
previously.
He is.
Hit for standing on top of the body.
Yep. And then the one that hit Skiff
He rolled over 16? Damn.
Yep, he got an 18 in total. So that is going to be 8 total damage to Skiff.
Ow.
Yeah.
That of all things. That wasn't even a crit. And now they roll
No.
high on damage? Come on.
If it makes you feel any better, that is max damage for them
Why would that make you feel better?
because they can't do any more than that unless they crit. And then, the third Zan. So that puts it to Skiff and Zan. Are you two going to focus down one enemy, or are you going to split
That's a
your?
crit.
Oh,
Yeah,
that,
crit.
that's a crit.
I'll let her get her attacks out first.
Yes, you
That's
just
fair.
scare her.
So that's going to be 5, 10, 13 damage. I'm assuming to the same guy.
Yeah.
He's dead.
All right, then I'm gonna go for the top guy.
Okay. Again, he's standing over Agony, but I don't feel like moving Agony's token every time I have to deal with him, so I put him above the token. Jesus, the disrespect over here. Oh my god.
There's a
So
bonus
that's
I get when I'm this low health. It
yep, so
finally
that's
kicked in.
9. Alright, that's a lot of damage. So the one standing over Agony is not looking good at all.
Second wind.
Okay, that's fair.
I get 6
That's
plus 5.
your bonus action, right?
Yep.
Okay. And then normal attack on the dude?
On the one up top, yeah.
Yep.
Aww.
Unfortunately, 8 misses.
I was so focused on healing, maybe not so much on the attacking this turn.
So the one who just got disrespected is going after Zan, and then the other one is going after Skiff. That's a miss on both of you. So now it's your turns.
You're gonna keep on after the same guy? You're gonna keep disrespecting him?
Yes.
Why would I not? They're disrespecting Agony. That's a miss.
At
But
least it
it's
wasn't a
not an
one.
at one.
Now she can backhand him like she really wanted to. Sorry,
Yep.
Zandy says a he. Yeah.
It's going to be funny if it crits again. Just well, you know what? It hits.
It hits. That's all that matters.
Yep. All right. So -4. Boop. All right. And
Still not
then
gone yet.
no.
Stab the same
Well,
one.
oh, you're stabbing him? Okay.
10's a miss. Great.
10 misses.
Let's see if they miss.
Yeah, really though. So top one's going after Zan, bottom one's going after Skiff. Top one misses, bottom one hits. So Skiff, you will be taking 5 damage, which I think is 1 less than what you just healed for, isn't it?
Yeah.
Net gain in health, baby. All right. Let's see what you got. Disrespect this man. That hits. Is it going to be enough? It's just barely enough. You thunk him to the ground.
Ideally pushing him off of on top of Agony.
Ideally.
That's not my biggest priority at the moment.
No, it's
missed.
not. But yep. And then you missed. All right, Skiff. Let's see what you got. 21 hits for 11. Goodness. All right.
If
Fair enough.
if I didn't have that guy's attention before.
Yep. Nope. You definitely have it now. And that's 11. He misses.
I'm gonna put him in a headlock.
You're gonna grapple him?
Yeah, that's a strength athletics check.
Oh.
Okay. Let's see what
You're
he's
right.
got.
I'm gonna try my best. It's gonna suck.
I think you got this.
Oh, I can do it. Can I do acrobatics, or it has to be athletics?
I think
It has to be athletics. For the person initiating, it has to be athletics.
But it'd be like a
Nope.
Wow, you actually got higher than him.
Oh, okay.
so
'Cause
Zan
he got
actually
a-
grapples.
Yeah, he got a 6, you got a 9. So
What is it?
you
Do I get
you have
advantage?
him grappled.
Well, we want to interrogate him too.
Yeah. Be sure.
Let's see. 5e conditions. I'm pretty sure that removes his ability to perform. Let's see. Grappled creature has 0 movement. It is. Let's see.
I think that.
Oh, and that's currently it. Yeah, it's currently grappled, although you can pin him, which puts him in incapacitated on your next turn, assuming he doesn't break free.
I'll work on it, but
Does he look pretty high health still?
Not really. He's not looking very hot.
Skiff is still going to stab him.
You're gonna stab him? Okay. That hits. Oh, Jesus. Alright. Alright, I'll talk. Just don't kill me.
tell us who hired you.
What was the name of the guy who hired you?
Is Andy's like saying, trying to say that threatening, like we'll give him a bear hug or some shit?
Yeah, I'm on him like a koala bear. On top.
Okay. So, the thugs were hired by Nerith Maxildanar.
You gotta post that in chat.
I'm posting it in chat. He is the leader of another town. And he was trying to get. So this dude's basically like Nerith Maxil Dinar hired him and his now deceased friends to go in there and put on a show of trying to uh, rob the place, and that way, um, uh, what was his name again?
The shady guy could win the election.
Shandar Froth could win the election by popular vote for having saved the mead hall. They were paid to eliminate anybody who followed them, but he doesn't feel like dying for this.
He's all of his friends who's exactly that though.
Well, all of his friends thought they had a chance, and then you guys started beating them. And then they were like, we gotta end this quickly, and then they got ended quickly.
Well, in their defense, they kind of took down half of us.
That's very fair. So he basically says that he's got 2 potions on him. As long as you don't kill him and you don't. Well, he doesn't want to be arrested, but you guys are basically going to arrest him anyway. But he's like, you guys can use the potions if you need them. Just don't kill him.
I can make that happen. I'm happy for the potions for my friends.
So you guys use the potions on your friends.
Yes.
All right, so that'll be Frost. You heal for 12 health, which I think puts you at your max because
Yeah.
it's not temp. And then Agony, you heal for 8 health, which I think puts you at
8 health.
Standing up.
yeah.
But I still want to
Wait a
arrest
minute.
this guy.
Why do you have 10 health?
She has 0 con.
Level 0 con. I start and my die
Oh,
is
you
6,
okay? That makes sense.
and I rolled technically like 1 when
But
I
she took the
leveled,
one-
so
she
I
took the
got
average plus
minimum
1,
of
yeah.
4. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm at
That
10.
that makes much more sense. I was like, how are these guys in such relatively decent health and you have 10? And it's like, oh, no con plus also bad rolls. Got it. I have a friend who has the same issue. Hi, Angry Butt. Congratulations, we found someone who rolls as bad as you for health. All right.
Hope
So
I
you
don't.
guys basically tie him up and drag him back to town?
Yeah,
Okay.
well, limping ourselves. We can tell him the.
Yeah.
escapades we went through. They definitely weren't
Skiff doesn't need
damaged.
to limp. He more like almost like tortures the guy by like poking him, non actual
Oh my
mechanically
god,
damaging,
Virgil.
but just like like minorly poking him, not quite enough to kill him or hurt him per se, but enough to freak them the hell out, as if because Skiff is the kind of guy who you think would finish the job.
Yeah, that's fair. So you guys get back to town. Everybody is still celebrating. It's well into the night at this point. The blizzard has the blizzard has swept through the town. It isn't done, but you guys basically bust through the door like the thugs did, if only because when you open the door, the cold flings it open, and everybody's like, "Yeah!" And then you guys basically toss the thug onto the ground and force him to confess everything in front of
I
everybody.
want to, even though I'm weak, I want to be the one that tosses, because I want to. I'm the worst looking one. I'm bloodied.
You
I
You're the
want to
one
do it.
that got him,
You
so yeah.
Spartan kick him into the room.
Yeah.
Just fling the door open and Spartan kick him onto the ground. He gets a splinter on his cheek,
Which one?
his right cheek,
Top or bottom.
right under the eye. So, y'all are like, this dude, and then he confesses. And, Shander. Oh, come on, what was his
Froth?
name again? Was it Froth? Sure. Basically tries to deny it, and you guys are like, oh yeah? And then the thug pulls out a letter from the guy he was hired by, and then Shander was unceremoniously kicked out of the town. So that's a thing.
They weren't happy to because he was trying to bamboozle them.
No, they weren't. Like, they need a new town speaker. They don't need a liar, a con man, and someone who works for another town without this town's best interest in mind. Oh my goodness. And
I'm gonna drink now.
with that, you guys gain another 10 days worth of free room and board at the mead hall for saving the town again.
We're gonna have
And
to use another one of those up.
probably, but you know what? You have them, so that you're down to 18 total days. With that, I gotta run to the restroom. I'll be right back.
Isn't it great that I got a healer's kit when two of you rolled a fucking -1 on your first throw?
I'm like, wow, I just
Well,
had to
and
follow suit.
well, and that's one of the things too is we've had 3 of those now, because I was the first one to do it.
Yeah, it's like that's when you get a run. Not like on one of the damage rolls. Not on ones that, not like earlier when Raven saw her own feet, footprints. But it's like no, saving throw 1. It's like crap. He's an archer. He shouldn't have to be the healer of the group people.
Well, if we can get, hopefully, we weren't granted a level now, but maybe we'll get granted a level soon, so that way I can help out too.
I think he said that this one wouldn't, and then but the next one would.
I have no idea.
I think that's what he's saying.
I thought it was like 1 you get 1, 2 you get 1, 3 and 4 no, 5 yes, and it's like a humongous amount of quests. I forget the exact sequence too. But I agree because I call complete bullshit on that being for level 2s.
There were just too many of them. If there were at
Yeah,
least
that
like
was
2 or 3 fewer,
ridiculous.
that would be better.
Pack tactics and 8? Oh, fuck off.
Or if, like, say, like, most of them went on without them, just to make sure we couldn't follow or something.
Oh lordy. Okay, I'm back.
So, if we spend the night, do we actually get approached by the person that we were quote unquote supporting or anything?
Yes, she thanks you for bringing the dirty deeds to light, and for helping to support her and you know bring all this to light. She gives each of you a gold piece. So hey, You got a little payment for
Hmm.
your efforts.
A little.
Oh my goodness. All right. So you have officially solved the at this point all of these this town's problems. Congratulations.
So we
Even
slept.
better, huh?
Yeah, we took the next night, and
Yeah.
I would assume we got a long rest.
Yep. And y'all need it.
Since
Oh
we
lordy.
got a long rest. Oh, wrong one.
I was about to say, who you whipping?
Me.
He better be whipping he better be whipping it good.
Oh my.
Gotta get my spell.
You know what? That's fair. Oh shoot. Okay.
Damn it, we didn't even get another milestone. We need more of those.
At this rate, I'm gonna die.
How about you don't approach people with 10 health?
It'll be fine.
I mean, we weren't expecting them to just outright attack
Some
us,
of
so.
my best shit is up close.
Is melee,
Problem.
yeah. There are ways of solving that problem, but that's for level up things.
Like, that's for future Frost.
Yeah.
Yes.
Future Frost.
Well, it's like distance casting is one of the meta magics.
What day is the election for mayor?
Yeah, like how soon is that coming up? Or did we basically just cinch it because we got rid of the bad guy?
You cinched it because there was no one else running against her.
Okay, so she is officially the speaker.
Yep. They were going to hold an election and a debate and all this other stuff, but because you brought all that to light, the other candidate was disqualified and no one else wants to step up. That's why they were asking her. No one else wanted to do the job. So she's like, could someone else please, literally anyone? I don't want to do okay, just me? Okay, I get. Sure, I'll run. I can't guarantee I'll win. And then y'all are like, no, no, no. You're gonna win. Let me tell you why. Boom! Other guy's a dickhead. And that's basically it.
Does she have any more requests for us or things errands she needs run?
Um, not in this town, although uh, she does bring up the fact that another town was trying to meddle in the affairs of this town. So if you
Yeah, the
want,
Nerith Maxinarch. You said that he wasn't actually in this town, right?
yep,
It was the
no,
leader of another one.
yep, he is the leader of
Would my character recognize the name?
Targos. Yeah, he's the leader of Targos.
Would Skiff have recognized the leader's name from the letter?
How do you spell Targos?
Targos. Targos.
Because if he's been if they're a leader for a long periods of time, I don't think Skiff's been gone for like 1,000 years or anything.
No, this guy is the leader of that town. Oh, never mind. You wouldn't know he's the leader. But the dude did say that he is the leader of Targos, and you know the town of Targos
Oh
is
yeah, I would know the
one
town
of,
and how to get there, right?
yeah. That one's one of the most affluent towns, actually.
I feel like, and I don't usually say this, I feel like we should use some metagaming to figure out what's actually around our level and go there. Just gotta throw that out there.
Let's see.
Just slightly.
You mean something that we could actually do?
Yeah.
Without feeling
you
like
know,
we're gonna die.
Would Skiff
like
probably think of like, oh hey, it's a good place to visit this other area.
why don't we come back to that? Yeah.
So the funny thing is that the towns that are listed as nearby travels, there's one listed as 8 hours, which Targos was also listed as 8 hours, but Targos is not on the list of towns. In fact, Caer Dineval, the town you guys came from to this one, is listed as 8 hours, but not Targos. In fact, Targos isn't even on the list of towns that are relatively close to go to. So that's a thing. The next closest one is East Haven at 4.5 miles away. Not even hours, miles. It, but the rest are listed in hours and distance. Uh, du- Duggan's Hole, Caer Dineval at 8, and Bryn Shander, which, if I remember correctly, is the main hub town, is 6 hours from here.
But what is our let's level 1 and 2. Like let's go
Let's
fuck
see.
distance.
It's like,
What's
what can a bitch with 10
level?
health deal with?
All right, so
Like
let's see. The
Like
oh,
maybe
that's
Caer Dineval might
okay.
have something, but
Oh, that's some good loot.
I doubt it.
We
at
weren't
this
awesome enough to say, hey, we can heal you.
If I get one more level, then we can go back to try and heal him.
Oh,
Well, I mean, Agony has
okay.
land
Well,
hands,
I
but
know this
whatever.
creature.
Oh.
As far as like actual healing diseases.
How many did it say?
That and we
Well,
have
Oh,
the
is that
water
all?
too.
Okay.
Yeah, as far as healing goes, we could typically go back to Caer
So,
Dineval and say, hey, you want some healing? We got some healing water.
Yeah, we could go there.
Yeah, that would work.
we would do. I just wanna, not
let's
fuck
see.
ourselves.
I feel like since
And
that's where
because
we
apparently
We
started.
this
already left the
module
first town and walked 8 hours to get to this one.
I know, I mean like
By
this
the way,
module has been insane.
it has been. It's so far there's been very little actually explored, but it has been a roller coaster of bullshit. With that said, I'm gonna say Caer Dineval has a higher difficulty than what you guys have done so far.
Really?
Yeah, what about lower?
Yeah.
Anything
I'm
lower?
Well,
surprised.
that's why I was putting it out there that it's a higher difficulty for Caer
Are there any
Dineval.
lost cats we can find?
Um.
Anybody needs their back scratched?
Could
So
even if so, the town that the guy was told to be the leader of Targos, if it's nowhere nearby, but Skiff would know about the towns, he would probably want to lead them to the main hub city.
yeah. So Targos is as far away as Caer Dineval was. So
Another 8 hours.
it's a comparable distance. With what I'm seeing so far, the which one? The East Haven looks like it's relatively easy. I mean, there are a couple of difficult fights, but it's none of them have been frost giants.
Or eight pack tactic fuckers.
Yes, no, so there is one creature with pack tactics, but it's alone. Um, which pack tactics doesn't help if you're alone. Um,
I
Would
guess
East
that would
Haven be
probably
on
be
the
good.
way to anywhere?
oh, now see, that's why. It's because the boss of the area is a bunch of bullshit. So
Oh,
maybe not that one, unless you guys are comfortable fighting a hag. Um,
Oh,
I mean,
let's see.
that
What
sounds
about
Well, I
dangerous.
almost just
I
wonder too. We could just level up one more time. We could feel a little bit more comfortable.
I feel
That's
like
the goal.
I
that
don't want
too.
to
Do
die
that.
between. That's the thing. Like,
oh, okay, here's this quest. Let's see about this one. Oh, this looks simple.
Ish.
The map is super tiny. It's like 6 rooms.
What town?
mm,
Give me just a second. I'll be able to tell.
we're gonna
Duggan's
die.
Hole. Let's
What
see.
what the hell is that town about? I'm sure Skiff would know, but
Yeah, give me just a minute. Um, okay, that's fine. Oh, okay, so that's. Oh, they talk. That's interesting. Okay.
something talks that doesn't normally talk.
Is it me?
No, obviously it's Skiff. Skiff doesn't normally talk.
He physically can't currently.
Skiff, have you ever drank in the water from my statue to see if that would help your throat?
I told you I don't want him talking this whole campaign.
I
Because
know, but I mean, like,
I already know.
canonically, would he try?
Not to try to heal this throat. He didn't assume it was going to be anything. He he didn't feel like he was hurt enough. He doesn't know if it's a healing potion. He just knows it's positive in some way, but he didn't find himself hurt enough to qualify it for it being a situation where it would warrant it.
Well, I mean, we did get it identified, so we know what it is.
Okay, yeah, that's true. So it's not exactly healing; it's more like status healing,
I
and
know.
he hasn't needed that to his knowledge.
All right, that's so far. Duggan's Hole looks relatively easy because that's a social encounter, not a combat one.
Thank goodness.
How far is that
So
really far
that's
too?
good.
I think he said like somewhere between 4 and 8. So, yeah, 6.
Is there any prevalent? Okay.
Duggan's is 4 hours.
Oh, that one
Is
also.
there anything? Is there any prevalent points of interest there that would cause us to want to go there, other than for any canonical reason that, for like why there instead of anywhere else?
Um,
Like
well,
all
their
these towns are just doing
friendliness
good
is
things, right?
minor, their services are pathetic, and their comfort is negligible. So probably not.
But yet they're one of the easier ones. I don't know how anybody without meta knowledge would want to go there.
Yeah, that's the issue. I mean, to be fair, it is the closest town, other than East Haven.
Then we
But is it?
go to stop and visit, and then find a. I don't know. Have an
Let's
NPC come
see.
out and be like, "There's a quest in this castle." I don't care how we justify it. I just want to feel like I'm not about
Ooh.
to like fucking die every five. Like
Oh,
this is not what you
okay.
like. Let me live.
Uh, I can think of a backstory reason for Skiff to lead him there, because he grew for beyond just growing up in these towns. But someone would have to ask him, or I'm not going to say.
You know
Uh,
what? That makes a lot more sense now.
I mean, he
well,
has a
realistically,
way to
they're like.
communicate.
Well, I know, but technically, you have to be warranted to ask because they have to know, like, okay, where are we going? Okay, you're leading us here, right? He doesn't, and he wouldn't actually respond to that kind of crap. He would just keep leading the
I
way
mean,
between the towns,
I mean,
straight
and
up
they would have to just
cross.
trust that he knows where they're going, and he does know where he's going, and they just follow him.
I feel like
Pretty
that's what
much
we
what Frost
probably will
does
do.
all the time
Mhm.
is like, where do we go next, Skiff?
And since you know this place
Show us
best, we
the
would be
way.
like, okay, we'll follow you. Or
Are those boobs? I'm sorry. Um, I forgot. Sorry.
just out of nowhere.
I just saw some chick holding weed up to her boobs to cover the nipples, and I just had a moment. I had a gay moment.
Let's see.
Virgil, did you just growl at me a bit for not petting you enough? Okay.
I'm trying to find the boss of this quest.
It's fine. We'll deal with it. Just whatever the town was called, like Duggar's Inn or whatever it was.
Yeah, Duggan's Hole.
Yeah, Duggan's Hole.
Um,
That has all the 10 towns have each map, right?
yeah. This one. Okay. You know what? Yeah, no. This quest seems to be, first of all, one of the more emotionally tying ones because it's a bunch of people who were kidnapped. So, a really good sound. Can't offer too much. Um, in fact, their sacrifice is warmth because the town isn't affluent enough to sacrifice people or um food.
So somewhat like this.
I mean, this town has the because the town you're currently in has comfort at 2 and friendliness at 2 and services at 2. But because you completed the quest, their friendliness and services went up, but the comfort can't change. The other town is 1 stars across the board.
Before we leave this town, is there anything cool we can buy here from the shops?
Now that we got
Um,
like level 3 service and friendliness.
Yeah.
Well, I just
so
need health potions.
services. They don't have health potions, but they do have other amenities. Like they have stuff from the player's handbook in the items section.
I'm gonna buy another flask and put alcohol in it and then water the statue for more greater
Well,
restoration water in
to
my
be
other
honest,
flask.
another water skin hold more than a flask?
Yeah, but it's also more expensive
Aw.
I
because
mean,
water
we can
skins
make
are significantly larger.
yeah, and I mean, we can I can basically we have plenty of water that we can create on the go, like with snow.
Yeah, like you could get a chef's kit and have all the water you need.
Well, I mean, she also has prestidigitation to just burn through some
Yeah,
snow.
pretty much.
Yeah,
Mark
that's
lot.
true. Anyway, so they have basic amenities, but nothing fancy.
Do they have an orphanage there? Because it sounds like kidnapping. Like, wait, what? Or a bunch of the emotional
Not in
weakest
that.
kids?
No, no, no. Duggan's Hole has the kidnapping problem.
Yeah, that's where we're headed.
Ah, yes, kidnapping.
Yep.
I want to be Raven napped. I a hot girl.
Oh my. Okay. So I guess Duggan's Hole it is. Let's see. Do I still have your characters copied? Probably not. So
Yeah, I didn't change my health, so it would be nice to do a new copy.
copy.
I'm so fucking tired, guys.
I
All
mean,
day too.
it has been a roller coaster of emotions. So I'm not super surprised.
Episodes, so yeah.
So I guess after we get to the town, we can call it there, if that's all right with you guys.
Sounds
Oh,
good.
be wonderful.
All right, so you guys travel the 8 hours. No
I thought it was only 4
funky.
hours away.
Oh yeah, this is the 4 hour one. You guys travel the 4 hours to Duggan's Hole, and no weather conditions kick up while you're doing it. So hooray for that. Um, Despite the large amount of houses, the population is very sparse. Um, Only about 50 people live here. Um, Edgra Dermot, which again I will put the name in the chat in just a moment, appears to be the leader of the town. Um, Copy. Pasta. Boom. Um, when you get there, it's getting close to. Well, I was gonna say sunset, but there's never a sunrise, so
About that
that's a
time anyway.
yeah. Let's see. Here is this one. Be in awe of its fishy glory.
I'm sorry. All I could think of was Game of Thrones. House Tully. Not Tully? Yes, Tully? Fucking no. I'm so fucking out of it.
Oh,
I've been in pain.
all
I've
right.
been
That's fair. Oh, this one's super short. Apparently, there's only one place of note. Um, really? Location marked on the map. Okay, so that'd be the speaker's house. Okay. And then the only other, so the speaker's house is
Ow!
Disson. And then the only other place of note is all the way over here.
Oh, not even this long building right there. Okay.
Nope, all opposite side of the town.
What
Awesome.
is the thing on the hill?
20 Oh wow, really, Thrun? Interesting. Um, there's a magic card called Thrunning Stone, and it's spelled very similarly to this. The 20 Stones of Thrun. Um,
Is that like Stonehenge, where it's just basically a monument, or is there some purpose or meaning?
mm, I'm currently reading about it. No one knows who built this structure or why. So, yes,
Stonehenge.
it's Stonehenge, but in
Cold.
Icewind Dale. They maintain that the stones were there during the founding of this town. Um, Scholars have tried to research the origin of the structure's name, but they have all found they are just allusions to a creature named Thrun in the oldest legends of the northern folk. Some speculate that Thrun was a god, while others believe it is a destructive elemental spirit bound to the locale by ancient druidic magic. So some believe it's a god of this realm, and others believe it's a force of nature bent on destruction. Good to know.
Hey, we're in the Forgotten Realms. It could be both.
You know what? It could be both. You're right. When you get there, you notice that there are very few lights, giving the indication that this place sacrifices warmth during the night as opposed to food or people. Um,
I mean, I think we would know that. I think we. Oh wait, no, we'd be told if we came.
yep. This is just what you can infer before you actually get into the town.
That must be like the worst job ever. Just stand on the outskirts of a town and just be like, "Okay, you're people I don't recognize. Here are the rules of the town." And it's like, "Oh God, they just got to stay out there in the cold."
The only reason you guys got that kind of intro from the first town you guys were at is because several of you arrived via boat.
Ah,
So y'all were considered outlanders. So they were basically like, here's what you do to not get yourselves murdered by the townsfolk. Going to the other towns, you're essentially having to figure it out by inference or ask people. So
okay.
that's what yeah,
Okay.
that's what's been going on. So in this case, you're currently inferring what's going on based on context clues. Like you saw the last town didn't light up very much during the night, if at all. In fact, all of the town shut down after, well, I was going to say after dark, but again, there's really no day during that. But you get the idea. The point is due to the last town you visited, looking at this town, you can basically infer they have a similar moniker of nighttime ritual where there is no light at night.
That once again proves how awesome it is that all of us have dark vision.
Yeah, yeah, it does. Okay, so with your arrival at town, I guess we can call it here since Frost says that she is tired, and frankly, I don't blame her.
Emotionally, physically.
It sounds like you had this week what I had last week. A big old case of ugh. So, after this roller coaster of emotion, I thank you guys for joining us, and we will see you next time, next week, for the thrilling conclusion of what the hell is going on in this town. All right, bye bye, everybody.